I know. I haven't vlogged in a while. I haven't videoed in a while. Actually, I videoed and vlogged a whole lot more than anybody knows. I just haven't had time to put those videos together because they're part of the cloak project. So I need to find time as soon as I can find time to put those together so that you guys can see the progress on it. But this week I was supposed to be on a live with a friend who does a true crime channel, and after a board meeting yesterday, my week just got thrown completely upside down, and so I have to do a bunch of restructuring, and I have to probably spend most of my week in another town. So I'm waiting for my son to get home so I can talk to him, and then I'll find out when I'm probably leaving, probably tomorrow. But lots to do this week, more than I anticipated. Kind of threw the monkey wrench in my plans with my friend. But anyway, that gives me today to get a whole lot of housework done, get a whole lot of work done that I have to get done, and then pack and plan for the rest of the week and see what's going to happen. So I think I'm just going to take this in bits and we'll see what happens, huh? I just spent an hour on the phone with my daughter, so that was fun. And while I was doing that, I stacked the dishes in my kitchen. And so now I'm off to Home Depot with my husband because I need a new stove. I have been without an oven for the better part of almost a year and a half. So it's time. It's time. And my dishwasher died, so thank goodness I insured it. So I'm waiting to get either a new dishwasher or a repairman. I'm not sure which is coming. But yeah, so I guess it's overhaul the kitchen week. Hey, along with all the rest of the stuff I get to do. Good job. See you in a minute. We made it to the Home Depot, and this is the stove I am looking at. Yeah, I'm so glad it's on sale. That is an expensive stove, but it's big. It's got a really big oven full of paperwork. And this is cool. This burner, my husband likes to use a wok, so that oven, it's like a turbo burner, so he can get his wok really good and hot. It's a cast iron wok, so. But this is the one I want, so good times. See, this is actually my husband's department, so he's doing all the legwork before he has to hand it off to another employee because he's not actually here today. This is his day off. Apparently, we cannot have the one that's on the floor. I guess they keep all their floor models. So we found out that there are 5 of the stove that I want in another city. So we're going to have those transferred. We're going to have one transferred here, and we're going to have it delivered and installed and all that good stuff. But they're going to have to replace the gas line as well because we've had the same gas line since we lived in the house we're living in. So we have been there for almost 7 years, but we don't know how long the gas line was there prior to our moving in. So it's better just to replace all the components, just better safe than sorry. So, and we're still trying to sort out the dishwasher issue, but because my husband's name is also on that insurance, they said that he had to call back and deal with it. So good times. But so anyhow, we're out and about, and it's about 65 degrees, but I'm in Kenai, so if you're wondering why I'm wearing a heavy coat, I only have wool coats. And so Kenai is very windy, and I don't like the wind, so I would rather just have a jacket while I'm in Kenai. And then when I get back home, I'll just not wear my jacket. But you step out in that parking lot and it's just very blowy, and I don't like wind, so I'd rather just not be windblown. So, but this is the Home Depot in Kenai, Alaska, which I guess is just like any other Home Depot. So, so the question is, he walks in the door. Is he at work or is he not at work? They are so slam busy back here, he decided to help somebody out. So we're not in a hurry.
Speak for yourself. I got a ton of work to do today before I get up.
Okay, now that was seriously funny. Mike, he's not supposed to be on the clock and helping, and apparently the girl that's here now, this is literally her first day. She got thrown into appliances, and there's a lot of technical work that goes into it, and a lot of, ordering and transferring things from other stores. And so it was really funny. So now he's back there trying to help this lady. He's trying to, can you see her behind me? Yeah, they're back there. But he's trying to help this lady on her first date process and order for us. She doesn't really know how to do it. So the only problem is he is not allowed to, you're not allowed to sell things to yourself in this store. So you have to have the other employee, especially on your day off, go through the process for you because they're actually on the clock. So it's just a policy thing. So Mike's having to walk her through the steps of how to do it because she just doesn't know because it's her first day. So at least she's being tutored by someone who really knows their stuff. But it's just kind of funny because we come in for one thing and end up having to, you know, he gets to help other people. But the cool thing is he really loves this job. He really likes being here. He really likes the people. And this aisle is really bright. Lights. Oh my goodness. But anyway, lights are probably one of the next things that's going to go on my hit list. I have 2 chandeliers that I want to replace in my house because the ones that are there are just kind of old. Somebody's got a phone ringing. There's tons of chandeliers. I love this aisle. But I hear that phone, but I can't see it. It's like right near me. So anyway, the next thing we're going to do when we get everything else working, we've been going through our house and fixing it basically one room at a time. So, but I'm going to put a very fancy chandelier in my entryway and in my dining room. So, one second. These are new. I didn't see these before. These are halo chandeliers. It's kind of hard to see. And they just, I don't know, this camera's not doing them justice. It's just stunning. I like them. I think they're pretty. But the ones I was looking at originally are down here. They're the more Victorian era chandeliers. I like this one. And this one has a smaller one that would look really pretty over my piano, and they match. So I kind of like that. But just tons. Then there's ones that go flush to the ceiling, but I'm not real fond of those. In the dining room, that would be perfect in my house because, and I don't know if those actually showed up, but the ones that go flush to the ceiling would be perfect in my house because there's tall people in my house. And chandelier in my dining room, we've had to raise anyway because people kept hitting their head on it. So that was a little much. Let's go see where he's at in the process of all of this, trying to buy me a new stove. The other thing that we have in the works for our house is flooring. And we've got like this, ours isn't Pergo, ours is by Life Proof. But it's flooring for our dining room and it kind of looks like this. This is sort of what it looks like. But it's Life Proof flooring and it is already in the dining room. We just need to rip the old linoleum out and put it in. We just haven't done it yet. And I can't help the noise around me, but that's next on our project list. I need to be able to get the table and everything out of there and find a day that I can just rip that floor out and put the new flooring down since we already have it. So, but I think I really like the color that we have. It's nice. It'll be easier to keep clean. Currently what is on that floor was put in 1979. It is so rough, so cracked, has so many holes in it, and it's not even waterproof anymore. So we haven't been able to use the dining room for a couple of months because it's too much of a mess. So it currently looks like a construction zone. So we will be emptying that room and tearing floors up and at least doing that. So the dining room is next on our hit list of at least fix the floor. Garden center is probably one of my favorite departments in this store. Ooh. They need to do something with a few of their plants. Apparently they water these a lot, according to my son who actually works here, and they get overwatered sometimes. And when that happens, you leach the magnesium and other nutrients out of the soil. Which can cause yellowing and spots and stuff like that on a plant. Oh, that was soaked. Wow. Loads of plants out here. Oh my goodness. really good though. These are really pretty. The problem with a lot of garden centers is they have these designated spaces where they put all of the garden supplies and all the plants, but what they don't realize is some plants need watered a lot, some plants don't need watered a lot, some plants should not be set in direct sunlight, other plants should be set in direct sunlight. And when they organize these garden spaces, they don't have horticulturalists here, they don't have people who are experts. These are just people that come and do these jobs, and they're doing the best they can according to the instructions that they're given. But a lot of these plants are kind of taking a hit because I just saw dozens and dozens of plants out there dying because of the way they're being cared for, but then dozens and dozens that are beautiful and bright and brilliant because they're right where they need to be. But can't win them all. Apparently he has been unearthed from the appliance department. How did it go?
All done.
All done. Awesome.
And apparently that was the first sale. She's only been on the floor for 2 hours.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? You were her first sale?
Yep.
Aww.
And Aaron was standing there watching. I don't know if you got, he was standing there watching the whole time, but he comes up and he goes, "Are you working today?" I said, "No."
Oh
He goes,
no.
"What are you doing?" I said, "Helping her sell me a stove."
You're not gonna get in trouble, are you?
No, she didn't have codes, so it was under my name, but she did it.
Oh,
so I just
okay.
got credit for selling myself a stove.
Well, if Aaron witnessed it and said it was
He did.
okay.
He looked it all over and went, "You're good. Keep
All
it
right.
approval."
We are now off to that place that must not be named. Okay, so that didn't work out so well. The label's on the side of the building. This is unfortunately not one of our favorite stops, but we need lunch food and I need a frozen pizza for dinner so that I can be the definitive level of laziness tonight. Here we are, that place which must not be named. And of course, it's got to have an Alaskan souvenir shop, right? Just saying. So I got to make my way over to the other side of the store where my husband is waiting for me. Oops, I almost forgot. I actually need something from here too. That pizza we were talking about. This is me just being incredibly lazy. I usually don't cook a whole lot now that the kids aren't always at home. They're always off doing their own thing and having their own jolly life. And yep. Couple of these will do the job. Oh no. If I can get them out of there without them all falling. Ugh. Pizza! Pizza, pizza, pizza! Oh, found the husband. Okay.
Trying to hide, I failed.
You did fail. You're too tall. Did you get what you needed? Not yet. Okay, so a moment of clarity and honesty here. I only drink about 1 cup of coffee a day, but I need my get up and go. So these are my get up and go. They're little energy packs. They have like energy with electrolytes, energy. They're just really good. So I think today we will go with, since they don't have peach and that's my favorite, I think we'll go with strawberry. This one made me feel sick. I'm not sure why, and we'll go with tropical punch. So yeah, we'll try these. And I always get, oh no, they don't got my flavor. Hang on. I can't have orange juice. I love orange juice, but I'm allergic to citric acid, so I drink this, and it's an orange drink, so it sort of tastes like oranges, and I can have that. But it's okay, and sometimes I mix them, just chunk them in a bottle, and it's all good. See if we can find honey again. We forgot to buy bread, and we go somewhere else to buy meats and stuff because I don't like the meats that are at the Walmart. But we have a little store here. It's called IGA, and we can get the non-hormone fed meats and stuff like that. So anyhow, we went shopping at Walmart first, so we have stuff in the back of the truck. And so I'm sitting in the truck while he runs in and buys the meats and the bread and stuff here at this store. That way somebody's not gonna run off with my groceries. I don't know if they would or they wouldn't, but I don't want to take the chance. But that's where we're at, and it's a very nice, very beautiful day here. It's pretty hot. I know I'm wearing a jacket, but if I step out of the truck, I'm gonna get wind blown, and it's still hot. I don't like wind. So when I go to Kenai, I make sure I have a jacket on, and I should probably buy a windbreaker or something much lighter one of these days. But I have most of my clothes are either really ultra summer, like those little sundresses I have, or they're very winter. Most of my clothing is geared for winter. So anyhow, I will give you a quick turnaround of where I'm standing. This is the IGA. It's called Country Foods. It's just a little old country grocery store. It's been here forever. And then there's this place, which has multiple types of offices in it. There's an optometry place. I think there's a tanning place, a couple attorneys. Used to have a pretty decent restaurant in there, but I don't think it's there anymore. Our airport's off down there. The Peking across the street, which has really good food when they're open. They're not always open. We have a movie theater up the street, and this is just one street in Kenai. This is Willow Street. So, and that place over there, it's tires and shop and all that kind of stuff where you can get your car fixed. And that place has been there since I was a little kid. I am still surprised that it is still there. But this is where I currently am. What am I looking for?
The dog sticking his head out the window.
See, I love the doggos. Check out the dog. Woof! What a great dog.
I saw you get a loud one sticking his head out.
Aw, he's so cute. See, I love dogs. My favorite people in the whole world are furry with floppy ears and tails. has gone flat. I'm over it. And now I tackle a sink full of dishes. I really hate dishes. There's the rest of them. So here's what happened. When I leave for the weekends, I don't necessarily clean the mess before I left, even though I probably should have. That is why I am now facing the mess. The huge, freaking mess. So it's been a hot minute or two. I got the kitchen halfway done, made dinner for my family. We just kind of cheated tonight. I made these little steaks and I made some shells and cheese, mac and cheese. My family loves that. And some corn on the cob, you know, basic food. And anyhow, I'm eating a pizza because I wanted to experiment with a new kind of pizza that I put together. So it may or may not taste good. We'll find out. It's got olives, green peppers, onions, pepperoni, chicken, and hot wing sauce on it with cheddar cheese. So I thought, we'll try this. It'll be fun. So that's kind of what you call a refrigerator pizza. But I wanted to try it, so mine's in the oven right now. So I will eat here in a little bit. But I just thought that I would just come outside on the deck and just look at what's going on out here. And it's nice and warm, and it's not real windy here. Nikiski's not a very windy place. Kenai is. Kenai's right off the water though, so I'm actually 1 mile in from the beach where I'm sitting, but there's so much woods, just forest all around me. So it's not really a big deal, but it kind of blocks the wind. My house kind of sits in this perfect little circle of trees. It's kind of nice, so I'm surrounded on all sides. But I'm coming to the end of this day, so I'm probably going to come to the end of this video. I will show you what I did to that pizza. I only cooked half a pizza though. You don't have to cook a whole pizza. I know people think that they do, but you really don't. You can cut a pizza in half and only cook half of it and freeze the other half. So that's what I did because I will not eat a whole pizza. It's just not going to happen. But I don't know. It's been a really good day. I got a lot done. I think I'm just going to end this day in a very quiet, calm, find something to do, maybe work on my cloak a little more. I definitely need a shower because I really got filthy today with all the cleaning we did. But the stove is ordered. It's on its way. It'll be here in like 4 weeks, so that'll be nice. And hopefully by the 4 weeks time is up, I'll have either the dishwasher I have fixed or a new dishwasher. And it's not that I'm incapable of washing dishes. I went my whole life without having a dishwasher until about a year ago, because what a lot of people don't know is that I have a spinal injury. The bottom 10 inches of my spine is artificial. So leaning over a sink for long periods of time can be kind of painful. That's why it takes me all day to get that many dishes done, because I can only go for about a half hour at a time, and then I have to stop because it has you leaning forward at an awkward angle where the rods that are in my spine, or on either side of it rather, if I bend forward like that, I definitely feel it after a while. So I just do things my own way. I soak the dishes, I wash a load of dishes, but my husband got me the dishwasher to try to ease that up, make my chores a little easier so that I'm not having to lean forward. And he's at work all the time. I'm not going to burden my husband and my son, who work non-stop. My son's a firefighter. I'm not going to burden them with having to, do the mundane things like wash the dishes. I mean, come on. So anyway, here's the beautiful view of my backyard while I wait for my pizza to cook. Miniature cutting boards are brilliant because they double as plates, and I wish more people would have thought of this. Pizza perfection in 3, 2, 1. Now that is a awesome looking pizza. Now with everything I've already told you I put on it, let's see what this actually tastes like. And this is why it is so awesome to turn a little cutting board into a plate. Yes, there is a fork there. No, don't laugh. Yes, I still cut my pizza up because I wore braces for 5 years when I was in junior high and high school. It's old habit, and it probably will never die.
really good. I'm gonna eat lunch now.
And that was amazing. So it's nearing the end of this day. Even though it is bright and sunny outside, welcome to the land of the midnight sun, it's 7 o'clock and that sun ain't going down for, I don't know, till 2 or 3 in the morning, and then it'll come back up an hour later. It's just how it is here. But I am gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna probably go take a shower, and I'm gonna put an end to this day and edit